Cosmology is the study of the cosmos or the universe. And in particular, there's a question that arises for many people, which people sometimes phrase, where did it all come from? What's the meaning of all of this? And I think the question that you can really answer that falls into the area or into the field of cosmology is, why does the cosmos, which is what they used to call it back in ancient Greece times, why does the cosmos, why does the universe exist? What's the explanation? And I think one of the reasons that people think about questions like that has to do sometimes with their religious beliefs or religious beliefs that are inculcated in society, that they think that there has to be a God, and that's what explains why the universe exists, and that's the purpose to the existence of the universe. And the same thing was true back in ancient Greece. And the question that you can really wrap your hands around of was, how did the cosmos come into being? And some of the philosophers of this period, certainly the early ones, spent a lot, who also were scientists, as all of these philosophers were, because there was no distinction, as we mentioned, between science and philosophy. They were trying to answer the question of how did the cosmos come into being. And in fact, many of them had an interest in astronomy and were astronomers. And they were looking into questions about where the Earth came into being. And what's interesting from our perspective today is that cosmology has really been taken over by science. The science of astronomy, or the science of physics. Astronomy is really a branch in physics. But astronomers looking out at the stars and the vast expanses of our universe come up with theories about where the world came from, where the universe came from. In particular, the current theory, or one of the most popular theories today, is the Big Bang theory, that there was this Big Bang. But that's the question that is the major question that's addressed in cosmology. And then the question is, you notice that events that happen in the world are regular and orderly. That is, I go over to the cafeteria, I get a sandwich. I'm hungry. I go over to the cafeteria, I get a sandwich. I eat. After I finish eating, I'm no longer hungry. I have more energy. I'm tired. I go to bed at night. I wake up. I'm refreshed. Notice that these events happen on a regular basis. It's not the question that I eat the sandwich and one day I die, because I've been poisoned. And it's not the case that I go to sleep and I sleep for a very long time. I wake up and I'm completely exhausted. There are certain things that are regular and orderly in the world, and the question is, what makes these things? What about the nature of the universe makes these things regular and orderly?